though. Sup. Hang on. I need to change some settings. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright. What up, people? How's everybody doing on this Saturday evening, baby? Ooh, yes. Let's get a tweet out nice and quick, because there is a ton to do, man. There's always a ton to do in this game. Always a ton to do. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Best at Marvel Champions. During last night's stream, I kind of spoiled what happens to Macaulay Culkin. Wait, hold on. During last night's stream, I kind of spoiled what happens to Macaulay Culkin at the end of the 1991 classic My Girl. For that, I apologize. As I know. Okay. During last night's stream, I kind of spoiled what happens to McCoy in the end of the 1991 classic My Girl, for that I apologize. Tweet. What up, everybody? Look at that. We got the tweet out within a minute and a half. There was also a super chat. Dragon again. Dragon before I could even get the tweet out. And I thought my tweet was quick. It was not quick enough. There's only one thing I can do now. Stop. Oh man, sorry. Man. Dragon, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the two. Thank you, thank you. Shark sent it over 2 saying slap me hard, boo. Hey, I did it yesterday, but there's only one slap. And you got beat. You got beat to the punch. But I will edge you to the wall, Shark. I appreciate that, man. Shark, thank you very much for the 2, dude. Whoa, is that Vex? Wow, did you know that I miss you so much? Vex, what's up, dude? Vex. I was actually thinking about you, like a couple days ago, like 2 days ago. We need to talk. Not yet. I'm not ready to talk yet, but maybe in a couple months, be ready to talk. And I'm gonna hit you up, man. I'm gonna hit you up. But what's up, dude? How you been, man? You still escaping the ruins? I think that's what you're doing now, right? Oh, man. I'm so out of the loop. I don't even know anymore. Douglas sent over £5. Saying, morning BG, so milestone today finally hit that 1 million hero rating. Douglas, sick, dude. Congrats on the big 1,000,000. Thank you very much for the £5 too. You hit the milestone and still sending me the money. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Those down to talk to you, bro. You got my info? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll hit you up in like a month or something. You're just gonna get a message out of the blue. You're gonna get a message out of the blue from me at some point here. But what's up, everyone else? Gaming Star was the first one here, followed by Goater. Moisty Lobster. I don't know if I've ever read that name before, but what's up, Moisty Lobster? Let me scroll this down. So we got Dragon, Lakers Bodyguard, Super Dirty Pickle, Star, Hey there, hi there, ho there, and hashtag the grind is calling you. I will not be doing the grind. I will not be doing the grind. There will be no. I'm sticking to it. There'll be no feature grind. I gotta really dig in here and get a lot of work done. So unfortunately, there will be no grind. But what's up, Cade and Cade Raiders? Since that's the Cade raid message of the day. Whoa, Shark sent it over 20. Saying you are a slap hoe. Now we just need the find the price. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. The price was $2. It's too late though. But dude, Shark. I really appreciate that, man. Super generous. Stream's been alive for 5 minutes. But dude, thank you very much. Always feel like somebody's watching me. What's up, dubes? You just see me whenever. I'll talk to you soon, bud. Alright, cool, man. Alright, take it easy if you're heading out. What's up, Aldo Sapiens? What's up, Donut Cup? We got Royal Marshall in here. I probably missed some people. Because I scrolled all the way on down when Shark sent over that 20. So I probably missed some of you. Probably missed a lot of you, actually, but... anywho... Thank you again, everybody, for those super chats. Let's get some stuff done. How much just got in about to chow some sushi? Dude, you and that sushi, man. Always killing it. Eating good. I like to hear that. Alright, let's... actually, I want to dump my questing energy before I hit the arenas. We'll do that. We'll dump the questing energy. It's my last path of normal. Ooh, then I want to check on Alliance War. I have to wait for my node to be clear. But then we can do some live AW, including an all-or-nothing mini-boss. Different one than last time. It's going to be a Killmonger, which could be pretty interesting. Listening in the car, bro. Alright, Frojo. What's going on, dude? The cold crystals in here. I always buy one, except I got Proxima 4 times in a row. I don't think the cold crystals are out yet, right? Not yet. They didn't do any type of early access for them or something. BG, honestly, completely forgot that movie with Culkin for almost the last 30 years until you mentioned yesterday. I think you're good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't actually spoil things for anybody, but hey, you never know, man. Somebody might have just found it on Netflix or something like that. What's up, Peanach? We got a two-parter here. BG, how do you ration your boosts if you buy the advanced 1400 unit package? Depending on some lanes and master, guys are using 25% health, 20% attack, 30% health and attack all at once. A bit more free to play lately. Can you tell me how to stretch them out without underboosting? Well, you gotta underboost. That's the name of the game, pretty much, man. I mean, not really underboost. It's more of those guys are overboosting in a lot of ways. You don't need to boost that hard to clear your lane. Like, yes, of course, the bigger you boost, the lower your chance of death is. And some nodes are so difficult, especially like, you know, like node 29 and stuff like that, that, man, it just feels like, yeah, you want to boost big, but the truth is you don't have to boost big. I think that package is an awful value. I think the mid-size boost package is not bad, somewhat affordable. If you combine that with the boost that we get for free in this game, then you can kind of make them last a pretty good ways. Even that mid-size boost package, I really don't want to buy. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's good advice for you. If you're cutting, well, maybe good advice for you. If you're cutting back on spending, but still spending a bit, just focus that spending more on the offers that include some of the bigger boosts. You know, look more towards some of those like there's a lot of bundles that have like a 30%. It'll be like a bunch of sig stones, a bunch, maybe some shards, and then like a couple 30% champion boosts. Stick to those, and then for the health and attack ones, you could just drop 30 units for like the budget health and attack ones. Those don't matter nearly as much as the big 30% champion boost. So, maybe that'll help. But just keep in mind, such a rebel, I cooked 90-second rice in 89 seconds. Wow. Just keep in mind that you don't have to get the biggest boost package. If you want to do it every once in a while for like a war that just matters more than anything, you know, going up against some big time rivals. Maybe it's the last war of the season. You guys need that victory. Okay, you know, but otherwise, limit it. 3G, I'm free to play, and I'd saved 7,200 units. I watched your video about Vision, and I now have 1,200. Well, I think it's a good call, man. I think you did the right thing. I think it's a good call. Evening Grant, what's up, real deal? Is that Tara in here? Brian! Tara! It's been ages. It has been ages. Holy crap. You tonight. Vex, right before this, like 5 minutes ago. Mo Battlechips was in here last night. Whole bunch of people that I haven't seen in a while. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you all. Oh, dude, my brother, while we lived in NYC Hell's Kitchen, dared me to eat eel and huge amount of wasabi while drunk. He got a bad shower. What the? Bad shower? What does that mean? FAQ Day BG. Oh, did you do the first mini? Yeah, I did the first mini Omega, and I'm running suicides. So, yeah. And it's a bit of a rough day. This is a bad day for me to take the first mini because I saved my Omega for war. So yeah, I had to use some items. Are you actually, Dubes? Are you able to take that one fight? I have the energy to get there now. But are you able to maybe take that fight? Oh, you already took it, or somebody took it. I don't know if it was you or someone else, but yeah, it was this next fight right here. I needed that help. I needed that help. That's rough. I've missed all my peeps. You've definitely been missed too. The day before the Vision offer came out, I bought Suicides. Rip all my units and no Vision. Ah, bummer, dude. Well, Vision will be back around, so don't sweat it too much. Come home and Lola lays down on me immediately, head and paws. Oh, the little pup. The little pup. I gave her some pets while you were gone. She hasn't been out in a little while, by the way, so maybe after you're done eating, if you could, she may need to go out. ABG, quick question. Will you grind for Ebony Maw? I've heard that people are making plans, including me. Thought I can get Ronan failed. Just hoping to get him out of crystals. So sad. I'm going to get him as a 4-star. I'm going to get him 2 times, hopefully, as a 4-star champion. I'm only grinding 4 stars at the moment. Only grinded 4 stars at the moment. I am still kind of bummed that I missed out on getting 4-star. What's it called? Hey, you know what? Let's finish up getting these 3 million first. Still kind of bummed that I missed out on getting my 4-star Ronin dupe. Wanted him twice, damn it. But oh well. Lola is too positively adorable. Ugh. No. Boo. Why Diablo is not good. He's just not. I don't know how to explain it other than he's not. If you use him compared to other champions, he doesn't have much going for him. He doesn't have much for damage, he doesn't have much for survivability, and the utility he has doesn't feel like it's very helpful. ABG, what are the safe teams in 4-star and 5-star featured arenas? When you're already on the infinite streak, it's basically a rank 4-star champions or higher, or the equivalent for 5 stars, which would be a rank 2 5 stars or higher. Or you can mix in some lower star champions, some lower ranked champions, I should say, with higher ranked ones. So like 2 rank 3 4 stars and 1 rank 5 4-star. Same thing when it comes to the 5 stars. Diablo's just a wet noodle, something like that. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even remember what he does. I only played him to test him out for a very brief time. I have no clue what the champion even does anymore. He has high prestige. That's about all he has going for him, though. Grind for the damn 5-star Ebony Maw for Lola Paw. Wow. Can't do it. Want all the puppies? You can't have the puppies. You can't have Lola. You can pet her, but you cannot have her. Diablo's MCC champions as uncooked rice is to gourmet food, bland and generally unappealing. Uncooked rice, yeah. I don't know of anyone that's like, oh, uncooked rice? Oh, I love it. Actually, speaking of Lola and uncooked rice, she did eat large quantities of uncooked rice that time. I don't know if you guys remember, for like 2 or 3 nights in a row, I had to keep getting up because Lola was puking like crazy, man. Kept having to, you know, check on her, make sure she was alright, and clean up a whole mess of puke. Little puke piles all around. That was back in our New Jersey place. You like better Lola or Spooky? We actually, I don't know if we told you the guys this. I can't remember if we did now, but we no longer have Spooky. Our new place here does not allow little kitties. So she's in a new home. She's being loved by someone else. They've already bonded. The relationship there is good. So she's still gonna live a happy life and all that, but unfortunately this place doesn't allow kitties. I really want a Havoc. I would trade my 4-star Nick Fury for one. Havoc's pretty cool. Nick Fury's pretty cool too, though. I mean, when it comes to Spooky too, some of you guys may not also know this, but we never really was the new home farm. No, man, it's not like that. It's not actual new home. Spooky, we didn't take Spooky with us from New Jersey. It was kind of a situation where, you know, we took Spooky in, but like that wasn't like our original intentions. We would have kept her if this place allowed it. We weren't like trying to get rid of her or anything like that, but we didn't really have an option. So feels a little bit bad that the cat is you know, this is the second time now she's had to get a new home, but she's happy where she is. She's got somebody there that loves her and all that. Unacceptable. I'm retracting my sponsorship. Just kidding, but I am upset about Spooky being gone. Now who will claw you on stream? That's true. I'm happy that I will not get clawed on stream anymore. That's a good thing. For me, at least. Not for you. Feed chocolate to Lola. One more reason to grind for 5-star anymore. Do it for the pup? What? Feed any chocolate to Lola. Who was Laura's first champ? I can't remember now. First 5-star was Hyperion. I don't know who the first like 2-star was or something. How was the whole moving transition? How has the whole moving transition been so far? BG moved to a different state, right? No, this time we're in the same state. We didn't move that far, so it wasn't that bad. We're pretty much set up here. There's a few things that we want to do a little differently in this place, including this whole room that I'm in right now, this little studio office area of mine. So there's still work to be done, but we're settling in, and it was certainly a much better move, much smoother move than when we moved across country. That sucked. Yuki sent it over 3 of them Polish bucks, dude. Yuki, thank you so much. Saying, oh yeah, what if the new place didn't allow... Hold on, let me read this differently now that I know the whole sentence here. Oh yeah, what if the new place didn't allow Brian's? Well, they almost didn't. They almost did. I almost wasn't allowed, man. We almost didn't get the place. But hey, they made an exception. I'm allowed in. Yeah. Brian, tonight I got a 3-liter of root beer for $1 at work, and yes, I mean 3-liter, not 2-liter. If you doubted my mildly drunken words, I didn't doubt it at all. I didn't doubt it at all. You back on the hooch, Debiak? Back on the drink. Do the same. Oh, okay. I think you're talking. Yeah. Heyo, Hobbit, what's up, dude? So I've been putting myself in really tough spots in AQ and AW with Ghost during that long off-season learner, which was great, but I'm out of pots and glory. I needs the glory, dude. Yeah, man, I hear you on that. I feel like I always need more glory. I hate using potions, man. It's just like, ah, damn it. Had to use some potions today. There goes some glory. Rip. But what's up, Hobbit? So what time are you streaming now, dude? Are you going back to streaming after me? Like, am I gonna be looking out for your stream to raid you? Because I'm not sure what your game plan is at the moment. Haven't been able to pop in and ask you on your stream, so I'm curious. I have to say, the video you did during the daytime really does showcase how much better the lighting in the room is when there's natural light coming in. Yeah, and that video I did was already in the evening. It's like even better in the morning and like around noon and stuff. I think this place will look really good when I'm all done with it. I'll have some natural lighting during the daytime for when I'm recording then. And at nighttime, I'll have some studio lights or whatever they're called, and I think it'll look pretty good when it's all said and done. I think it's gonna look pretty good. I may even, well, I don't want to say too much. We'll see what I can upgrade and what I have to leave the same. Of course, some things have to stay the same. Day stream? I haven't done a day stream in a while. I do need to do a day stream. I will do one coming up. I don't know when. Maybe I'll either do one before I leave, because I am leaving in like a week or something like that to go to a wedding back in the East Coast. So I'll either do one before I go or when I come back. I'm not sure. New stream time is actually going to be like 9 p.m. for me, which is morning time for you. Aha. So I assume Yuz is sleeping, probably. Back to normal work day where I teach a few hours and play MCOC at work. Okay. Alright, got it. Got it. Sounds like a website type room. Wow. Brian, can I donate to Laura through you, for Mother's Day? No. No. You're banned from all types other than the banana bush. The banana bush is acceptable. And appreciated. Next Friday, or this coming Friday, I should say. Yeah. Yep. That's when we'll be going. We're not going for too long. Whoa, is my stream frozen? Like, I'm still moving around, right? But the game itself froze? Alright, hold on, let me unplug that and plug that back in. I feel like you're a vision in any form of light. Kate. May just be the testosterone smoothie talking, though. Ah, that sounds disgusting. Saying hi, my name is... Hi, kids. Do you like violence? No. It's an MM line, just reminded me. Yeah, I kind of got that. I was just kidding. Want a Jigglypuff? Gotta... Wait, what? You playing some type of Pokemon game right now? I do like me some Pokemons. Alright, anyway, let's hit a different area. 3 million's enough for this one. It'll still be in your stream every day. My Bromosaurus, my Bromosapiens, my Bronomonopia. Alright, sounds good. Alright, hold on. Let me check on War. I don't... Oh, actually, yeah, I think I am clear. Yeah, baby. Sweet. Saw that name pop up at the bottom there. Let me hide the cutoff so you guys can see the name. Dreamin' sucks. Has defeated Sabretooth. I'm not talking about actual Dream. I'm just saying that's the name. I have to read it out, Alright, let's do some AW before we get back to Arena. Can you use some of the money from my sponsor to get Laura something for Mother's Day, like maybe a Kit Kat bar or something? We'll see. Maybe. Feels weird coming from me, cause she ain't my mama. Star set it over 5 saying, give Laura things, all the things. Okay. Star, thank you very much. Let's say that's coming from, well, Demiak. That's you put in for that 5, so let's just pretend. Thank you, Star and Demiak, but mostly Star. But thank you. All right, let's do this. Let's do this fight, man. What do we got here? Poison immune, bleed immune, limber. 455 Mystic. No clue who it is. Don't care. I'm gonna say specifically a White Claw. Hold on, let me read the rest of that in a second here. Let's get that heavy attack off. Don't really want to deal with that Mystic Dispersion all that much, you know. Oh boy, I forgot we got limber. Oh, and that was a resisted heavy attack. We got kind of lucky. There's some limber, but it don't matter because of the tentacles. She dead. Full yellow bar, baby. Okay, I was gonna say specifically a White Claw, but I don't trust people's minds. What does that mean? Is that a different word for different term for something else? If I buy Laura something for Mother's Day, can I give it to her at Comic-Con? Are you going to Comic-Con again, Demiak? I thought you weren't going. I don't know why I thought that. I thought it came up before that you weren't going. But alright, fine. If you go to Comic-Con, okay, but it has to be very small. Very, very, very small. Only $1 in value. I can get a free can of refried beans from work. Do you want me to smuggle it onto Z-Plane at MCOC? No, that's okay. Give Laura a White Claw. Sounds right. I guess. Maybe. I feel like we're stretching it here. You know what I want for Mother's Day? A ladies' night stream. Not with my crystals. She got her own damn account. It's planning on it even if I have to put a little too much of it on credit. Well, that's why you can't spend anything on Mother's Day present. Well, I mean, do it for your own mother, of course, but, you know. Save that money, dude. Save that money. Okay, Plagued Mind, cornered, and all that, right? Well, hold on. Oh, this is a 565. Oof. Oof. Alright, Plagued Mind, Hammer Start 1, and cornered. Okay. Pretty low health, though. If I didn't just fight a magic, I would have thought, hey, maybe this is magic. Does Diablo have low HP? Oh, it's probably Symbiote Supreme. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, Symbiote Supreme it is. Full yellow bar, baby. 2 fights in. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, on to the real fight. On to the fight that could end it all right here, man. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm not clear yet. Oh, sorry, guys. I hyped it up. I can't actually do this fight. I was going to, but I ain't clear yet. Oh, wait. Oh, the person's fighting? May be able to do it. We'll see. We'll give it a second. Hopefully I don't embarrass anybody here. We'll cover up the name in case something goes wrong. Maybe we'll show the health bar. Okay. But if you have to lie and say it was a buck, it should be easy enough to trick Brian on. Wait. I think I'm gonna cheap out. Hey. Don't, no tricks. No tricks. Tricks are for kids. Damn it, now I want some cereal. Did you want to see another live stream where Laura opens a bunch of your crystals without your knowledge? No, that's not gonna happen. I've been sleeping really well recently, waking up early and all that, and not taking naps throughout the day and everything, so there'll be none of that. Have a suggestion on MCC forums for Alliance War spam messaging, so you can just write one message and send it to the entire Alliance or selected people like Xbox Live. Please help the cause. I'm not sure what you're talking. Are you talking about just improving the in-game chat system? Oh boy, that health bar went up, didn't it? Let's go play Arena. Are you talking about improving the in-game chat system? Because most people just use a third-party chat service like Line or Discord. So yeah, I'm not sure how many people are gonna care too much about that. The in-game chat system, it kind of sucks. It did go up. I'm not saying who it is, dupes. I'm not saying who it is, man. You can look yourself if you want to look. Don't put in the chat though, man. We're not here to embarrass anybody, all right? All right, let's go do Arena. Had 3 premium crystals and got a 4-star ghost, Iron Man, and Scarlet Witch. Whoa, wait. All of them are 4 stars? That's freaking amazing, if that's the case. Okay, so I gotta do I gotta get the champion. That's the biggest focus here. Let's do that arena first. I'll run my 550s, and then we'll go hit the other arena. Because I want to get, well, yeah, I don't think it actually matters which I do first. Whatever, let's just do this first. Yep, all were 4 stars. Well, damn, dude, that's awesome. That's really awesome. 2 of those 3. Not only is it lucky just to get any 4-star at the premium hero crystal, should be happy no matter what 4-star it is, but 2 of those 3 are some of the best. Yes, where if they aren't your friends, you can't talk, and people that don't use Line or Discord. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but like the in-game chat system, it really sucks, but the best thing to do is just to use a third-party chat system. I know not everybody does it. I actually didn't want to use it for the longest time myself. That was one of my reasons for like refusing to join a different alliance. Plus, I just wanted to stay with my friends, but you know, I didn't want to have to use a third-party chat service. But because so many people do, and no matter what Kabam does to the chat in this game, the third-party chats are always going to be easier to use. I think it might just be better for Kabam to kind of, you know, focus their development elsewhere, to be totally honest. If they could do it all, if they can fit it in there, then hey, I wouldn't really complain if they did that, but I'm not going to try to push a change like that just because, you know, we got to be realistic with what they can develop. Brian, read up to my stream idea. What's your stream idea? And what's up, Hector, by the way? Saw you join. I don't think I said it's up, though. Want a repeat of the Quest Crystal live stream with Laura? What is she gonna do for the entire 2 hours it takes to go through all those crystals one by one? Trash talk the whole time. I mean, she could do it. I believe it. But first time back in a long time. Welcome back, Carlos. Welcome back. UG, what are your thoughts between ranking/awakening Massacre versus Killmonger? I pulled both as 5-star yesterday. Have 2 skill gems. Thinking to build a team around Omega. Love Killmonger as a character. Yeah, I think Killmonger is just the better of the 2 overall. I think they're both fine champions, but I do think Killmonger's the better of the two. So if you're going to go with one, in most situations, I'd recommend Killmonger. You get 2 Pokemon cards, Detective Pikachu and Jigglypuff when I saw the movie. Oh, they give you cards when you seen the movie? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I remember seeing the original Pokemon movie and getting a card for that. It was either Mew or Mewtwo, I can't remember. Hey BG, stuck at 6.1.6, not at the boss, but the path in general. Run full suicides, ghost plus chorus rank 4, any suggestion which path to take? I don't really know all the paths off the top of my head. So I don't really have much to say. I mean, if you've made it that far, best thing to do is really just to pick a path and kind of go for it, you know. If that path doesn't work out, you know, don't sweat it. Just wait till you have full energy, and or you know, or if you don't mind popping an energy refill, whatever, and then go back in there and try a different path. I wish I had more info, but yeah, I don't remember all the paths off the top of my head. I kind of got to stick to the arenas. Brian, word time, so me that has had a drink and sleeps. Bumalo. Bumalo? Bumalo. You didn't make up this word again, did you? Bumalo. Bumalo is the butt of a buffalo. The butt of a female buffalo, or maybe just a female buffalo, not a butt. Just that's buffalo is male, and bumalo is female of the same species. That's my guess. I might have confused the two. Oh, thank you for switching on your own. I might have confused the two. Maybe the buffalo is the female and the bumalo is the male. It's one or the other. I can never keep track of it. VJ got Juggernaut as a 4-star with Sig 20. Should I invest in him for Alliance War defense? Nope. Save your resources for another champion. He's no longer that good of a defender. What made him a good defender in the past was Mystic Dispersion and the way it interacted with Dexterity. But because that interaction has changed, then Juggernaut is also no longer such a good defender these days. ABG thought I saw somebody for Loki as a 525 Annihilus. Do you know how he does as a defender in Alliance War? Yes, actually that person might still be in here right now. I don't know if they've paid attention. I certainly haven't paid attention to how that champion is done on defense, if they've gotten any kills yet or not. We're also not really too focused on war though this season, and haven't been, you know, since Annihilus, you know, since before Annihilus came out. So there's suicides plenty. I'm sure that Annihilus has been placed with suicides all this time as well. So wouldn't really be too good of a judge of how the champion is doing, probably. Wait, do we get a definition, or last before I tell you in case you want to change guess? Okay, there it is. But it did say it was gonna slide them towards a more inappropriate area with the devil horn face. I'm gonna leave my answer the same, and I'm expecting to be wrong, but I'm gonna leave it the same, and just see what happens. Okay, Doob saying he hasn't done so hot on defense. He's got his counters, and yeah, he's been placed with suicides every war. Okay, so there you have it. The champion, we've kind of talked about it in here a little bit in the past. Like he seems like he's a decent defender. I think it's going to largely depend on what tier of alliance war you're in. You know, some of these alliances that we're fighting, they're so experienced with the game at this point that I don't know if Annihilus's abilities are gonna trip them up so much. Like I'm sure he's gonna get, you know, kills eventually, you know, occasionally, but there's not that many things that can kill some of these players, you know, in these top alliances. And his abilities, I think they're a lot more difficult to handle in some of the lower tiers. And I don't just mean like, you know, super low tiers. I'm just talking about, you know, the further you get away from the Masters bracket, you know, the better he'll do. How'd you recover from that special, you butthead? And then yeah, of course the whole suicides thing doesn't help. Bumelo, noun, a small elongated fish of southern Asian coast which is dried and used as food. That's not so bad. Are you saying it was slightly inappropriate because of it's elongated? Ain't too bad. But I was close because it was an animal of sorts. I almost had it. Wait, Brian even said he bet it was you. What? I said no such things. Heisenberg, what's up, Heisenberg? That poor performance Dubes had versus that Domino. Yeah, Dubes really sucked it up, huh? Oh, man. Just got my first 6-star, and it was Killmonger. Don't know how to feel about it. You should feel great about it. What's not to know? Killmonger's a fantastic champion. I only ask because I love playing him, and I use my Darkhawk, Ghost Rider, and Night Thresh a lot. Okay. I mean, if you like playing him, then hey, go for it. You know, rank him up. He's all right offensively. I kind of was maybe a little bit too hard on him during the testing, but I guess it was just because it was another one of those champions where I feel like the champion is close to being good, close to being powerful, but just because of very slight things in how you play him, and like would have to build him up, and the way his debuffs drop off. I can't remember the name of the debuff, but the way that they get used instead of like what you want to do is and like save them to get some furies and stuff like that. It's just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Killmonger's my first 6-star. I love him. If I awaken him, I'll take him to rank 2. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, oh man, I still wish I had a 5 or 6-star Killmonger. One of my most wanted champions for a long time now. Hey BG, any tips for fighting Annihilus? Met him a few times in the arena, and he's very annoying. I don't have a ton of tips off the top of my head. I think he could build up. You know what? He's right here. What's that ability called? Let's see it. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna go look at his profile real quick. Something with an S. Stifle? Is it Stifle? If my game will load. Don't crash on me. Okay, there we go. Wait, hold on a second. What did that say? Oh, in the arena, better than the best. I was like, what? Why did it say better than the best when I pulled up his info? But okay, got it. Yeah, stifle. Okay. So the way the stifles work, they can build up on you when you're getting hit, even when you're blocking. But isn't there something when you like evade? Oh man. I'm sorry, dude. I don't have much for advice when fighting this guy. I've only fought him a couple times myself. So I don't have too much to say. I wish I had some info, but it's a little bit confusing, and since I don't have like the full grasp of how to fight him. All I know is that when I did fight him, if I evaded a few times, it would kind of get rid of his stifles or something like that, and then he would no longer go unstoppable. Like I would just, you know, bait out some heavy attacks at that point, and then I would be able to get my actual damage in. Oh, Doobs has some advice. He has the same type of opening as Killmonger and Domino and others where you can evade his dash attack and counter it. Well, there you go. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Maybe you just noticed I've got a banana bush. You do have a banana bush. Douglas, it looks good on you. It looks great, man. Thank you so much for the 1 year of support, dude. Thank you. All right, let me go back to arena. Let's arena it up. With Annihilus, don't let yourself be pushed against wall. Power control don't work. Yeah, sort of. I actually don't mind getting pushed against the wall with him. I did it. It worked out. It works especially well with Omega Red, but I did it with another champion besides Omega Red too. Something. But maybe it's better to not do that still. Yeah, I don't know. Who is better, Hyperion or Medusa for Act 5? It's a tough call. Medusa's better for the final boss of Act 5, which is one of the toughest fights in Act 5. They're both really good for Act 5, actually. They're both really good for Act 5. I've been using Hyperion a bit more for some of the nodes that have come out after Act 5, where I think Hyperion just is a little bit better for some of these nodes, especially countering certain generation nodes and stuff like that. Which I guess some of those nodes did appear in Act 5 too, like Massacre and not Massacre. Masochism and Buffet and stuff. So if you're able to like spam special ones with Hyperion, and you have the Despair Mastery maxed out, that could be a really good way to counter those nodes. But both of those champions are fantastic for Act 5. I think I actually did enjoy using Medusa more. But at the time, actually, okay, so a little bit of context too, I guess. At the time when I was doing Act 5, the Despair Mastery was bugged. That's another reason why I feel like Hyperion is better today versus in the past. The Despair Mastery used to be all kinds of bugged, and it wasn't that good of a mastery at all. And over several patches, certain things got fixed about it that now make it actually good. Stop going out on me. Come back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're really both good. I recommend just going... Well, first off, if one is awakened and the other is not, just go with whoever's awakened. And the other thing is just go with personal preference of who you enjoy playing more. I think Medusa has better built-in defensive capabilities if you find yourself getting smacked around a bit. That auto block can really save your ass. Only another 4 years and 2 months before I can say I've proudly been sponsoring the Brian Grant of ContestChampion.com for 69 months. Wow. I'm tired. Bed? bed. Yeah. Go to bed. Everyone's saying rank 5 Medusa because she is better for other thing in the game, but all I really care about right now is Act 5. Now, they're both great champions in a lot of different areas of the game. You can really go with either champion. Whichever champion you find more enjoyable, more comfortable to play. I actually think that Medusa is better for the collector as well. Although neither champion is amazing for that fight. But yeah, Medusa would be better for that fight. They both have their pros and cons. Love you, Dingo. I might ask work class out tomorrow, but I'm not staying long enough to hear you read this, so who knows? Are you sure you're not staying long enough? Whatever happened that other night when you sent a message? Because Demiak, I will tell you this. I support your endeavors with the ladies. You know, especially the first time you ask someone out, ask someone to go to the movie with you or whatever. But depending on how those go, you know, you may not want to ask again. I hate to say. But I don't know the full situation. Maybe it was like, yeah, not this time, and then, okay, you know, you can ask again or something like that, but I feel like in the past there wasn't such good responses. Just pulled 5-star Sentinel. Will he be good for Crossbones in Act 6? Yes, absolutely. Grinding for Proxima. Would love to see some rank up and gameplay from you. I already did rank up Proxima, and I already uploaded videos, or just one video on her in the past, but that was from the content creator program. But Proxima, I don't really plan on making more content with her right now. I don't usually do like gameplay when I rank up a champion. I do plan on making like a more detailed guide for all of these champions, but it's kind of like long-term plans. Medusa came after 5.3, I think, so many people didn't have her as an option for a long time. Oh, that's a good call. You're right. She wasn't even around for 5.1 and 5.2 when I was going through it. Kind of forgot all about them. I didn't use her for 5.3 either. The first time I got to use her was 5.4. Because she came around. Like her featured crystal, like the rerun of it, I think was in. Was it in January? I think it was in January, like early January or something like that. And I had to do the Legends run before the end of January or something. I can't remember exactly how the timing worked out, but something like that. Preaching to the choir right here with that advice, BG. Roboto, you're not having luck with the ladies? Is that what's going on? BG won a 5-star featured crystal from the UMCOC podcast tonight. Nate, congrats. That's awesome. Did you pop it open yet? Wait, oh, featured crystal too, dude. Sick. Even better than a regular one. Did you pop it open? She Came in October, Future Crystal in January, and you used her for Legends run. Yeah, I know I definitely used her for the Legends run. I didn't use her for that many fights. I mostly used Spidey, but okay. So it was January. We have to get in the crystal first. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, okay. I forgot. It's not like it's not like the podcast people can grant you the crystal. I should know that. having done some of those giveaways at the meetups and stuff myself. But good luck, dude. Whenever you can pop it open, good luck. Hope you get somebody good. No matter what, though, hey, free crystal, right? Work class, as Demi would say. My work class already has a boyfriend. Oof. Yeah, best to stay away. At least from that type of relationship, you know. Unless the relationship with her boyfriend goes south. Demi, have you made sweet love to a pigeon yet? I think he's gone, Pete. I think he left. I think he went to sleep. Or maybe he's lurking about and giggling to himself at that comment. I hope so. I hope he's still here. I hope he's like brushing his teeth right now with the stream on or something. Oh man, this guy's nice and smooth. I can't wait to test this Ronin a little bit more tomorrow. BG, you got Ronin. I sure did, Hector. You bought it, didn't you? I sure did, Hector. Cost me $475,000, but I got the 4-star. BG, any tips to get tier 4 class Catalyst and just tier 4 basic? The best thing to do is to join as high of an alliance as you can, or participate in as high alliance quest as you can. Map 4 or higher starts to give some pretty decent payout in terms of class catalysts and basic catalysts. But of course, the higher you go, the more you're going to get. You know, you can spend your glory on that type of stuff. The monthly event quests. The arenas, the Catalyst Clash arenas that come around every couple days. Specialty events. And some of the offers contain those things too. They're kind of hard to get. Catalysts in this game, you know, they're just as hard to get as champions, you know. Of course, it's less specific when it comes to the catalyst, so feels different than if you're like trying to get one specific champion, but you know, trying to get the catalyst you need to rank up all the champions you have, it's set up in such a way that it is not possible, which is a good thing. Got to make some tough calls, some tough decisions on who you want to rank and who you just want to use at a lower level for the arena or something. Or he's lurking while making sweet love. That's possible. Well, BG, have you seen those pick your champion deals? Thoughts? I did see those. Yeah, somebody in here. I think it was Cameron actually called it out last night. Was it Cameron? It was somebody. I don't know who it was. We looked at it a little bit last night. It might have been Coathanger actually. But either way, we looked at it a little bit last night. My thoughts. I think it could be a good thing for the game. It's I don't know. For it has pros and cons. We'll go over both of them. I'd say that on the plus side of things here, you know, there's new champions added to the game every day. Well, not every day, but every 2 weeks. You know, the pool is expanding, is what I'm getting at. So it becomes increasingly difficult to get the champion that you want if you're trying to target like one specific champion. So I think offers like this could help to you know, kind of close that gap a little bit. But at the same time, that's kind of what makes the game interesting, is that you don't really have that choice. And then you do just have to play whatever hand you're dealt, and I kind of wanted to keep it that way. For a new player, I don't know if I like it for a new player, actually. Because that's what the offer was for, right? It was for a new player. I don't know. I'm all for helping out new players. So it's not that, like, I don't want them to have an easy time getting through the game or something. Although I kind of want them to have a hard time at the beginning, otherwise they're going to get bored. If they're just like, oh, this is too easy. They'll go from the game being too easy to just getting crushed because they haven't had enough time with the earlier levels of the game, and they'll just get crushed by the more difficult content. But the reason why it's kind of a I don't know if I like it for new players, is this game can already feel pretty overwhelming. I don't know if giving them the choice is a good thing, actually. It might be better just to take away that choice from a newer player and say, you know, this is the champion you get. Deal with it. I don't know. Mixed feelings. I don't think it's like such a bad thing. It's one of those things where I didn't really give much thought to it, to be honest. Like, I think about everything in this game, but it was definitely just like, okay, you know. Whoa, is that Bobbin? Yo, BG, what's good? Dude, what in the world is going on? All types of people that I haven't seen popping in here tonight. Bobbin, what's up, dude? What's going on? Good to see you. Work class is going to be moving to go live with boyfriend soon, so yeah, Roboto, it's it's time to. Hey man, maybe it's just not meant to be, you know? It's not meant to be. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but there will be other work lasses, or maybe lasses not at work that you will connect with, and you'll forget all about that one work lass. BJ, we've got 10 4-stars and more than 40 stars. More than 40 stars. Is that 43 stars? You think that's enough for 4-star basic? Ooh. I don't know. It'd be rough. I think it'd be rough. It's probably doable. Well, it's definitely doable, but I do think it would be a little bit tough. What you can do, though, is run through all of your champions. Run through all of them, see how many points that gives you. And then just kind of calculate how many times a day you can do that. You know? I don't know how much time you have available. That's something that you're going to have to figure out, how many times a day you can run them. Of course, it's less if you're busy with school or work or whatever. So give it a shot, see how many points it gives you. For some of the more desired basic champions, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. But champions like Guillotine was just in the arena, and she went for like 1.6, 1.7, something like that. I think you can get that score. It would just be a lot of grind, and you'd have to really be on top of the grind in order to pull that off with that roster. But the more champions you get, and getting them from the basic arena is one of the fastest way to build your rosters, or your roster. The bigger your roster gets, the easier those types of grinds will be. You're not much BG, just trying to finish uncollected so I can pop open a 5-star. Okay, cool, man. Good luck. Wonder how new players deal with Korg's, Havoc's, things, Infinity Man, etc. I don't think they face them that much. In Kabam, they keep that stuff out of the lower acts, I believe. I remember they updated like Act 1 and Act 2 and stuff like that, and they added some of the newer champions, but I don't think they put those champions in there. It was more like, okay, we'll stick a Carnage in here or something like that, you know? And yeah, you still have to fight them in War, let's say. But to be honest, man, every champion was tough in War when I was a new player. Dude, I'm fighting with Wolverine right now. Let me tell you, Wolverine might as well have just been the Wolverine from Realm of Legends in War, you know? Like the way the healing used to work back then, I couldn't get past a Wolverine. Dude, I couldn't even get past an Iron Man. I thought I was so clever. The only way I can get past Iron Man was canceling out of the fight after I got him below 15% health. You know, this is before I ever looked at a YouTube video or anything like that. Just like, dude, this is the only way I can get him down. Iron Man, you know, just straight up regular Iron Man. So yeah, those champions, you know, but they're. If you're new and you're going up against other players that are also new, you're not really fighting those types of champions in War. There are the times where alliances, you know, they make a new alliance and they just stomp all these newer players, which that's a really crappy experience for those newer players. There's no way to stop that. Am I going to a restaurant/bar by yourself is nerve-wracking? Even if you're just sitting at the bar to eat dinner, it feels like everyone's staring and judging. I feel the same way, but I think you got to remember this. Nobody gives a crap what you're doing. They're all worried about what they're doing, you know? Everybody's worried about themselves. Do you ever look at somebody in the... Well, maybe you do. Maybe it's a bad question. Maybe it's good. But, like, do you ever look at somebody at the bar and think, like... Look at this chump, this loser, eating by himself. I don't know, I've never done that. Not that I can remember, at least. If I ever even thought about it, it would have only been for a split second and then go back to whatever I'm doing. But I don't think I've ever thought that way. Actually, I do remember now. I used to go pick up food at Bennigan's. The place was called Bennigan's, and I used to go pick up burgers for everybody that I worked with. First off, let me tell you, that restaurant sucked. They're out of business now, and good. They sucked. But they actually had really good burgers, and they were cheap too, man. It was like $6.50 for a half-pound burger and fries, and you know, it's like restaurant quality, dude. One of the best, like, chain food restaurant burgers I've ever had, you know. Of course, way better than any fast food burger, but I'm talking, you know, better than burgers that you get at Fridays, at Chili's, all these places, you know. And when I was picking up those burgers, I would actually always see this lady sitting at the bar, in the same spot. And she was reading a book. She was always sitting in the exact same spot, always reading a book. And I never thought anything bad about this person. I was just like, oh, cool. At the bar reading a book. You have a good heart, Brian, but there's a legion of petty fools out there. Who cares about those people, though, you know? I guess to some extent I do too, so I get it. But yeah. We should talk about that on the podcast. How it's important for some of the newer champions to be in that early content, so you could learn how to fight them. Interesting. Yeah, actually I never thought about that, but yeah, that makes sense. To throw a few of them in there, yeah. Notice that people in groups, especially younger types, depending on the place and time of day and night, judge very harshly people who sit by themselves. Really? Yeah, it's my experience too, except then I remember I make more money than they do, have another drink, and sit back to relax. Well, there you go. I don't know. I usually don't go out, period. You know, so the few times that I go out, it's, you know, I go out with my wife, and that's pretty much it. The 3 times a year that we make it out. If that. Slow down, the beginners hate their BG. Their Monte Cristo sandwich was... Oh, wait. I read that as beginners, but that's Bennigan's. Slow down, the Bennigans hate their BG. Their Monte Cristo sandwich was great, and I think they still have location in New Jersey. Didn't completely go away. I think you're right. I don't think they're in New Jersey, though. I'm going to look this up now. Bennigan's locations. The only reason I was hating so hard is... Okay, so here we go. We've got... here's all the locations of Bennigan's. There used to be a lot more. The only reason that I hated so hard on Bennigan's is because I got sick no matter what I ate, except for when I ate the burger. Dude, I would get like a I don't know, like a chicken salad or something like that and get sick. Like anything I ate, no matter what. I tried a bunch of different things. I tried like 10 different things on the menu. Sick every single time. Felt terrible. The burgers always felt great because they were amazing burgers. What up, Doc McShoddy? Dude, another face I haven't seen in a long time. Just got home from a concert. Figured I'd do last minute grind and watch the stream. Doc McShoddy, awesome, dude. Who'd you see? Was it a good show? BG, it's been Veal gets more exercise than BG. That may be true. Although I did exercise today, alright? I did exercise today. What are you going to in the Champ Arena? Putting up 3 mil. Enough? That's probably enough. I can't imagine I'm going higher than 3. I'm going to put a little bit over 3. I'm going to run my 550s one more time, either after the stream or in the morning. Most likely in the morning. And, yeah, that'll put me a little above 3. I don't think there's much judgment like that in restaurants. I go out with my friends. We're all college age all the time. Nobody ever cares if there's somebody by themselves. See, they might be right, though, because you're a good person, too, Bobbin. But yeah, like I understand the feeling that you may have. I feel like I would constantly be looking at my phone, not because I would want to be looking at my phone, but just because I'd want to look like I'm doing something. But more and more recently here, I've been realizing that most people, vast majority of people in this world, only care about themselves. They don't give a damn what I'm doing. So why should I care so much what they're thinking? Because it's probably just something about themselves, you know? And I'm not even trying to be like, people suck, they only think about themselves. I'm thinking about myself too. I don't think about what other people do. You know, I'm only thinking about myself. Of course, if I'm out with somebody, you know, I'm thinking about whoever I'm out with, but if I'm out with somebody, or if I'm out alone, or like even when it comes to making the videos that I'm making, or the work that I'm trying to do, you know, most people don't care. Like, yeah, they want to see me upload some good videos, and I've got some planned. I'm actually working on a really cool one. One of the, I don't want to hype it up too much, but the video that I've been working on the past few days, no, I like it. I like it. It's not done yet. It'll be done soon, but it's a cool one. But whether I uploaded a good video or a crap video, people are like, okay, either that was a good video or a crap video, and they probably won't think too much of it, right? They're not going to judge me for all of eternity. miss the amazing Contest Champion show if I go out. Plus, there's just so many people out there. Like a lot of people and things. Doesn't add up for me. You're right, dude. The outside world ain't worth it. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there who judges people for eating by themselves, but somebody like that is probably by themselves anyway, so... You're probably right. Maybe not physically by themselves, but maybe they're a very lonely person. Even if they happen to be out with somebody. I always say a total stranger's opinion about me is none of my business. That's a good way to think about it. Tried focusing really hard on my phone in Alliance Quest, but the bartenders were calling me weird and creepy and laughing. What? People are poop heads, no more bar BS after 7 p.m. on Fridays or Saturdays. Well, dude, that bar just sounds like it's a... Like, don't go there. What the heck, dude? Those bartenders suck. Empathy is lost on most people nowadays. Most people do only care about themselves. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, you convinced me. I'll go to 3.5 mil. Yeah, I mean, you might, if you can, you might as well, just to be safe, right? I really don't expect this guy to hit 3 million, but you know. What's up, Dicer? Realizing it's okay to go to the movie theater by myself has been so incredibly freeing. I can go see as many movies as I want, and it's great. Yeah? Definitely. Eat by myself all the time. If somebody gives me poop, I poop in my hands and throw it at them. Then I give them a nasty grin and say, how'd that work out for you, poopy face? Wow, I hope that's what you actually do. But actually, you bring up a good, like, I don't know, that message just reminded me that I don't, like, most people eat alone at home, right? So what's the big deal if somebody's eating alone out? Who cares? I've been trying to explain this concept to my wife, who is younger than me, when she's concerned with people at her work thinking about her negatively, etc. No one's ever thinking about anyone else. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I noticed that a while ago, not having my ex to drag to them means that I can go opening night and not have to wait a whole month and crap. Who would actually do that anyway? Who would make somebody wait to watch a movie? It's better to see it right when it comes out, right? That's why I always say, like, you know. That's why I always make sure that Laura and I see the movie right away. No, she actually likes to wait too, so. I just do most things by myself. I have friends, but I don't really get to see them often. It sucks. I wish I had someone I could do something with all the time. Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that. We always kind of want what we don't have, though, right? So if you were always doing something with someone else, there'd be times where you're like, dude, I just need some alone time. I just want to be by myself right now. And I just want to win this arena fight, which thankfully I did. BG! Champion Arena 3 mil score, good for rank 1 to 50? No. No, those ranks usually go for... I don't know what they go for, but it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. I wish people didn't ever want to do anything with me. So you say that, but then what if no one ever did want to do anything with you? Then, see, then I think it would get too lonely after a while. It's all about balance, man. Everything in life is just all about balance. Mr. Miyagi taught me that. It's true. It was true back then, just as it's true today. Took Proxima to rank 5. Nice. Proxima's a sweet rank up. It'd be cool to have a rank 5 Proxima. Although, I'm not very good with her at the moment. So, I don't know how much it would matter for me. But if you can get good with Proxima, then man, she can crush fools. What about hugs, though? Everyone needs a good hug from time to time. That's true. Yep. Both men and women. No matter who we are. BG laying down the wisdom tonight? Bobbin. I know it, dude. Nothing's changed. Eat your broccoli. It's just a different kind of broccoli, you know? BG, if you could Thanos snap your fingers and remove one thing from this earth, what would it be? I choose social media. You know what? I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I actually... Oh, man. I hate social media so much. I like Twitter. I actually like Twitter. It's the only one I use, unless you count YouTube, because I mean YouTube kind of counts, but it's different in a way, you know. You don't have to use YouTube like a social media, but you can, you know. BG, I let a friend tase me today. Wow, Dicer. Did you record it? I hope you at least recorded it. But anyway, about the social media thing, I really miss the pre-cell phone era of the world. I'm glad I was around to see how it was, because yeah, there's definitely like a certain year that if you were born after that year, you don't know a world before cell phones. I miss it. I miss it so much. I really miss just not always having that connection to everything and everyone. I miss like riding my bike around the corner to my friend's house and like seeing if they're home, you know. Because I never want to call their house and be like, Mrs. I don't know, whoever is Timmy home? Even like, you know, when I got into online gaming, that was still before I had a cell phone. And it was cool just like logging into the game, seeing if anyone was on and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, man. It was just a much different feeling. I miss it a lot. And I remember people carried around pagers because cell phones weren't a thing. We called them drug dealers. Dude, I never had a pager, and I'm happy that I never had a pager. I was like right in that age where I just missed pagers. Like I knew some people with pagers. Come to think of it, they were drug dealers. But not all of them. A couple of them were. But yeah, I never had to deal with pagers. Just missed that by like a couple years. Cell phones were already becoming a thing. And of course, I mean, cell phones existed before I was born, right? But like, you know, I'm talking about like when cell phones were becoming common. Because during the 80s, I was born in 87. And yeah, during the 80s, people had cell phones, but yeah, my parents didn't have cell phones, you know. But by the time I turned 17, got my license and everything like that, I was borrowing my mom's cell phone when I went out, just in case something happened. I think that's the reason why my mom got a cell phone, is just so that she could like lend it out, stuff like that. I did and tased him back. Wow, dude. We both tased each other. Alright. I never had one either, but seriously, everyone who had one I knew was a dealer. Yeah. Certain people I didn't realize were until kind of knew them when we got a little bit older. We had to be at a certain place at a certain time to get a call from a friend. Plans took time, felt a little more satisfying. At this point, I'm fully addicted to convenience, though. Yeah, like if this was all taken away, I'm sure I would hate it. Hate that it got taken away, but I miss it. Snap the hell out of social media. Yep. BG, I have 2 finals to take next week, and then I'm done with school for the semester. Then I'm on to my next project, figure out how to stream Variant 2 and Labyrinth. Cool, man. Cool, if we get the stream set up, we'll have to give you a raid or something. Had a BlackBerry and spiked it into the floor once. 'Twas funny. That's pretty awesome. Man, everybody had BlackBerries at the time. I never actually had one, but everybody had a BlackBerry, it felt like. Everybody that I worked with. I was sitting there on like the... I didn't have a smartphone at the time. I had a... well, 'cause, I mean, I guess those were... like Blackberries. Blackberries were like the... it was like regular cell phones, Blackberries, and smartphones. Like they, you know... they were smartphones or whatever, but... they were their own thing, kind of. And yeah, I just had like the cheap... free phone that you got for signing up with a plan with Verizon. Whatever was free. That's the phone I had for the longest time. Douglas, sending over a pound. Where are you at? Where's the last one at? Douglas. Took my 4-star Ronin to 550. He's cool, but then pulled a 5-star from Future DMC. Oh well, now I have both. Dude, it's actually not bad that you have the 4-star ranked up. If that is your first time pulling that 5-star Ronin, because not only does Ronin have to be awakened, but I think he has to be at least decent sig level. Like the scaling on Ronin's the scaling on Ronin's signature ability. The attack and the stun duration, it goes up quite a bit at the higher Sig levels, especially the attack. At a certain point, the additional stun duration doesn't really matter because you're going to stun lock the enemy if they have a bunch of buffs anyway, but the attack actually goes up a ton. I remember that from when I ranked up my 4-star to go through 5.4, and just realizing like my 4-star was hitting harder than somebody I knew with like a 455 5-star. Just like, damn, this is a pretty big deal, actually. 4 stars awakened. Yeah. So if you're 4 stars awakened and your 5 stars not, then it's like still good to have. You know, like you didn't waste any resources or anything like that. Ronin does not have to be awakened? What? It helps, but it is definitely not necessary. What? You don't increase the stun duration with Ronin if he's not awakened, I thought, right? Dump energy, BG? Did I never dump my energy? Oh, crap. I thought I did. Alright, good call. First cell phone came when I was in like high school. Didn't get one till needed to arrange being picked up. It was a Samsung something that was not a smartphone, but had an iPad or iPod Touch. Man, you know, there was this one time it's gonna be a true confession here. Something I feel bad about when I was younger. I was like 18 years old at the time. Gave somebody a ride home. I gave like a friend of a friend a ride home from school one day or something. I didn't really know the person, you know? And And you know, after that, like the next day, I found an iPod Mini in the back seat. The iPod Mini, they had just came out. It was like the first iPod Mini. And I kept it. I never gave it back. I felt pretty bad about it. But in my defense, I thought it might have been stolen. I kind of knew a little bit about the person, and after going through the songs on that iPod Mini, I thought there was a possibility that it might have been stolen. So I still feel bad about it, though. I should have gave it back. I never actually did anything with it. I never saw the person again either, but still, I could have gotten in contact with them through my friend, you know. Two wrongs don't make a right, turd. I know, dude. I know. If I can possession is 9/10 of the law. No, man. If I can go back in time, I would have given it back 100%. You know, sometimes when you're younger, right and wrong. I knew it was wrong, so I can't even say that. I don't know, man. Made a bad call. What was I gonna do? Spend energy. That's right. Let's do that. It was stolen. You stole it. That's true. That's true. Or your husband is a delinquent. Oh man, I know. This was I think no, this is before we were dating. I changed my rotten ways after we started dating. What were you talking about? Ronan or Ronan? Because Ronan doesn't need his dupe, but Ronan does. Oh, what was I talking about? Because I was talking about the stun locking Ronan. Ronan. Hold on. I think Douglas was talking about the other. Oh man, I had it totally wrong. I was thinking the Cosmic Champion. Oh jeez, jeez. I was talking about this dude right here, and obviously that is not who you were talking about. You were talking about this guy. Okay, this guy does not need to be awakened. Well, which means, damn. Yeah, could have just ranked up that 5-star. Well, hey, at least you got him as a 5-star out of that featured GMC though. Sorry, I was so confused about it. Oh, juice. I know it did sound like juice at first, right? I was trying to say G's. First time it came out, it sounded like juice. Oh, juice box. iPod or call police. Oh, man. Grand stomping kids and stealing electronics. Dude, real deal. I regret it. I was typing a long multi-post message, but the conversation changed 2 or 3 times. Yeah, that's how it goes. Most people make mistakes when younger. It would have been worse if they had contacted you and you denied having found it. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. Maybe I would have. I was a rotten kid, man. I really wasn't that bad of a kid, but hey, man, I wasn't perfect. Not like I am now either, but yo, BGs, Iski was away this past week. Made some fresh guacamole today. Your fave mashed up food: mashed potatoes, hummus, egg salad, applesauce, cauliflower, guacamole, tuna, other. Favorite mashed up food? Oh wait, I did spend my energy, didn't I? Oh, do I have enough energy to finish this up now? Alright, let's do it. I mean, it's gotta be mashed potatoes. I can't think. The rest of the food there that you listed, I don't even like. I mean, you know, hummus ain't bad, applesauce ain't bad. The rest of it, though, I don't like. Not a fan of tuna, not a fan of egg salad, not a fan of guacamole, Not a fan of cauliflower. All that stuff. And I can't think of any other mashed up foods outside of what you listed. You a straight criminal. There goes my greatest role model. Oh, Bobbin. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to have deceived you all this time. Does anyone have a link to the champs being released into the basic pool each month? I do not. But somebody may have that out there for you. Damn it. Go. There we go. Applesauce? Well, applesauce was listed. Cottage cheese? I'm not a fan of cottage cheese at all either. Ugh. Actually, oh man. Getting sick thinking about cottage cheese. It's gross. I used to get these calzones. And they had cottage cheese in them normally. Dude, fight back, Gulk. There you go. Auto fight doing nothing the whole time. I used to have it you know, had like 3 different cheeses. It had like mozzarella cheese, provolone, and cottage cheese. No, actually no. I'm thinking of ricotta. Ricotta is the cheese I don't like. I don't think I like cottage cheese either though. I used to have to ask every single time. No ricotta cheese. Gross. BG, were you a gangster? Absolutely not. I feel like I shouldn't even be saying the word. Too much of a square to even say it. Apple Crisp is that next level jam though. Oh, jam. Dude. A good jam. Or a jelly. Peanut butter and jelly or something, you know? Oh, peanut butter. Peanut butter is mashed up food, right? Actually, pro baking tip, if you use applesauce in an apple pie filling to cut down the sugar and mix it with apples, so yummy. Ooh, interesting. Can't do applesauce that well, nor do I like consistency of the cottage cheese. You know, I mean, I really haven't eaten that much applesauce in my life either. I think I ate some when I had my wisdom teeth out. Actually, mashed up food, I ate mashed up bananas. Laura would actually mash up some bananas for me when I had my wisdom teeth taken out. 'Cause I really couldn't eat much. It was that for like the first couple days. And then some like really soft noodles after that. But it sucked because I had to eat like 1 noodle at a time. I was laughing my ass off over here. No cottage cheese, my calzone, please. Yeah, dude. MBG, I'm taking Ghost to rank 5 tonight, but she's only Sig 8. How does her awakened ability scale as a 5 star? She currently gains very less power in phasing. Did I make the correct choice? Well, if you want to know how abilities scale, what you can do, there's a little website if you haven't heard of it. Because actually, off the top of my head, I don't know about Ghost. But I will show you a pretty cool website if you haven't seen it yet. Hang on. So I'm going to put a link to it in the chat. And I will show it on screen as well. What we could do is find Ghost, which she's right here, but was it not there for the class types yet? Some of the symbols maybe not working or something. Alright, whatever. We'll just click on Ghost, and we'll check out the signature ability. And wow! Scales all the way up to Sig 200. Each point seems to be pretty much the same as the last. After the start, at least. So yeah, Sig ability does matter for the champion, but, you know, some people say you could play the champion even without awakening her. So I think it's more than anything with the Ghost, it seems like it's, you know, just practice playing her practice the play style. And once you have that down, the sig ability probably doesn't matter as much. I do think, you know, it does matter. You're going to get to your specials faster, which, you know, Ghost special abilities, they deal insane amounts of damage. Your special 2 crits for a ton of damage. So it does matter, but yeah, she doesn't have to necessarily be maxed out to play her or anything like that. I think I'm on to let me eat scrambled eggs on day 2 of Wisdom Teeth being out. Okay. I mean, I could see that being, ooh, get some insider points. I could see that being a good food to eat. Does smoothie count as mashed up food? I love smoothies, drink them every day. I was once solid food before being turned into a drink. Yeah, that counts. That counts. Yeah, mango tango, I guess, is a mashed up food. There's a lot more mashed up foods than I originally thought. Alright, back to the arena, though. Oh, I almost forgot, I got Science 4 to 5 gem. Is Golk really worth it? No, in my opinion, I don't think so. The way I consider Golk is one rank below your max. That's my general rule of thumb when it comes to Golk. So he's a great champion to take up to rank 4 if you have rank 5s, but no higher. I'm not sold on Void is already rank 5. Yeah, I would just save it for another Science Champion. There's plenty of good Science Champions these days, and we already know that the rest of the Fantastic Four is going to be Science and everything, too, so. Really, the Prestige chart, too? Oh, whoops. I already closed it out. There is a Prestige chart on that site, though, too, if you guys want to see. I'm not going to go back to it, but just click that link. So you're really going to name the website Aunt May? I think it's a great name. It's a great name. Holy, so any viewers, or so many viewers, but barely any typing? A lot of people are grinding. A lot of people just have this, some background noise as they get their grind on. Still tough to keep up with it all, though. Even with a lot of people just lurking. Yuki sending over 3 more than Polish bucks. What do we got here? BG, it seems that your dark side is getting exposed more and more. You were stealing sodas once, and then moved to iPods. Oh, you're not the petty criminal we thought you are, huh? Dude, it's a dark past, Yuki. It's a dark past. That's why I'm a fan of giving people second chances in life, you know? Second, third chances, fourth chances, however many chances. No, there really wasn't a ton of bad things that I did, but there are a few more. There are a few more. I don't know. Depends on your definition of wrong. I don't know if I want to get into any other stories, though. I don't know if there are any other stories that I haven't told at all before. Is peeing in a bag count? Videos in the video too on Twitter, but don't play it on stream. There's music in the background. All right. Even if there was no music in the background, I don't know if that's something I can play on stream anyway. YouTube, they got some rules against that type of thing. I don't know if they would ban me or if that would just like, or if they would just demonetize it, or I don't know what they would do, but yeah. I'll check it out afterwards, though. BG, you want a mac and cheese recipe? I mean, I don't really eat too much mac and cheese, but sure, if you want to throw it in there, check it out. Peeing in a bed? Oh no, what a crime. No, not a bed. Not a bed. A bag. It wasn't really a crime. As far as like crimes go, okay, the only other real crime, I don't know, does downloading music count? Let's not count that one. Even though I guess that you know, it's a crime, but I stopped doing that too, of course. And hey man, everyone's doing it. Napster came out, all right? We didn't know. Just thought it was something to, hey, download for free? Cool. But the only other, like, crime that I did was, some friends and I, we used to, break into schools after hours, like during the summertime and stuff. Which is definitely illegal. But I did it before I turned 18. Actually, by the time I had a license, so by the time I hit 7, it was before I turned 17. So, hey, at least I was a minor. And also, I never damaged anything. When my idiot friends started breaking things, that's when I stopped doing it. Some of my idiot friends thought it was a funny idea to smash open the what's it called? The vending machine. Smash open the glass on the front of a, you know, it was like one of those glass-faced vending machines, and you know we had flashlights with us, and one of them had a mag light and just smashed right through it, and I was like, okay, this is not cool anymore. Like, it's fun being in there because we're not supposed to be in there, and we go into the gyms and, you know, play with, like, the scooters and basketballs or whatever. And, you know, draw on the blackboards or something like that. It's all, like, relatively innocent stuff. But as soon as you start to break stuff, that's not cool anymore. Whoa, you were party to break-ins and attempted manslaughter. What? Manslaughter? BG, have you ever committed arson? No. No. Definitely not. Shark setting over $1. Where is the last one? Smoked Gouda and sharp cheddar cheese. Melt it down. Get your noodles boiling. Put it all together. Top it with panko bread. Panko bread? What's panko bread? Oh, panko bread crumbs, garlic, salt, bake. I'm gonna have to Google a panko bread. Oh, is that just, that's the brand name? Okay, I thought that was a type of bread. But I see. Like this. Panko. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not a brand name. It's... Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's not a brand name. Whoops. My bad. That is a type. Japanese style or something? Okay. Never heard that before. Forgot chicken on the SBG. Oh, you put chicken in there too? Okay. All the mac and cheese I've ever eaten, well, I can't say all that I've ever eaten has been, like, just mac and cheese. I think I've had it with, I'm sure I've had it with, like, chicken or maybe beef at some point or something. But whenever I eat mac and cheese, I like to just have it just the mac and cheese. I don't like to mix it with stiffs. Swear I haven't gotten a good 5-star pull this year. Just finished Uncollected. Put some SIG levels on Storm. Ugh, bobbin. Rip. Rip. It's pronounced Panko. Okay. Saying a little weird. I lied about my age on a website once so I could enter. Well, I guess I lie every single time a website asks for my age because I never put my real birth date. Do you remember the square plastic things that are scooter things that sit on? I owns one. You own one of those? Those things are awesome. Are you talking about the things that, like, you kind of just move back and forth like this to get it going? Oh, those things are so much fun. You can really get those things moving. Night, folks. Alright, have a good night, Stone. Graham rips off the tags off the beds. That it's a crime to remove this tag. I actually just did that as we were moving. I don't know if that one said it was a crime or not, though. Okay, there was one other thing that I did too that maybe was wrong. I don't know if this counts though. Throwing boulders at the olders. Wow. Let's not count that. They didn't get hit. I would never do that again. It wasn't intentional. It just that one slipped. But anyway, at the clothing store I worked at the clothing store I worked at, there was yeah, like this doesn't count. I'm gonna say it anyway, but this wasn't bad. But at the clothing store that I worked at, you know, we always had like these shorts, like these khaki shorts or cargo shorts or whatever that came with belts. You know, like some canvas belt or whatever, some piece of garbage belt. And you know, we had like just this bucket of belts that when you know, like when people, I guess when they tried on the pants or whatever, like they just, I don't know, they didn't want the belt, they took it off, whatever. We had this bucket of belts, and every single day I would go into work. At the time I was losing a lot of weight. I just got my double pedals for my drum set. Getting into some real metal music, and man, let me tell you, I was shedding pounds pretty fast. So I always needed a belt, whereas previously I didn't need one, so I wasn't used to putting one on, right? And I would get into work and I'd be like, oh man, damn, I forgot to put a belt on. Like my, you know, I'd be walking around all day just holding my pants up, constantly picking them up. So I needed a belt. I wasn't gonna buy one, so I would just go into this bucket that we had. And yeah, every day I would just put on a different belt. Technically it was stealing, I guess. But it doesn't matter because they fired me for stealing anyway. They fired me for stealing even though the instance that they were talking about, I actually was not stealing. They fired me because somebody that I work with gave me a discount without me knowing it. Which was BS. It didn't matter because it was a crappy job and I got a better job right after that anyway. But somebody gave me a discount on a shirt that I was buying as a joke. And it still cost me like $10 for this crappy t-shirt. So I thought that was just the price. It's what comes up if Google butt scooter. So I heard that it now sleeps very easy to run over people's hands. Oh yeah, those things are easy. You could run over your own hand. I used to run over my own hand all the time, or like pinch it or whatever. Butt scooter? Oh, these ones. Okay. These are a little bit different than I was thinking of, but I used to use these all the time too. Yeah, these things were very unsafe for a kid. I used to have like scooter races with these things where you just like move your feet on the ground in front of you, like never mind. You guys, I don't need to act it out. They had these ones with handles too, but we never had the ones with handles. We always had just the ones without the handles. Let me see if I could find what I was thinking of. There's a different type. Those were like the crappier butt scooters. What do I type in to find this thing? Oh my god. This is it. $82. This is like a top end model. I don't know, this ain't it. Never mind. I don't know if I could find it. But it had handles that weren't like right attached to the part that you sit on. They were a little bit closer to like handlebars, you know, that were coming out of the scooter, and it would actually like move like the front wheel of it, I guess. And just by like going back and forth, you just like build up some momentum and start moving. I can't find it. Oh well. Whatever Grant is looking for on Google, I bet he stole that as well. Oh man. No, I think that's everything. I think that's all the bad things. At least when it comes to stealing, man. You know, it's been a couple of other bad things, I guess. BG, when I was younger, I would go to Stop and Shop with my mom. I would pretend to have a limp. I'd limp over to the electric wheelchairs and ride them around the store. Wow, Hobbit. Wow, dude. Kind of wish I did that. It sounds like fun. Super Dirty Pickle said over $2 saying, urgent, rice versus noodles. Discuss. Ah, oh, dude. This is tough. This is real tough. I'll tell you what should never be a thing, though. Rice noodles. No, it's one or the other. You're either rice or you're a noodle. Not a rice noodle. Ooh, man. I like them both. I like them both. Flying Turtle Scooter. Is that the name of it? Ramen noodles. Easy. I mean, like, okay. I think rice is kind of better because it could take on any flavor. Whereas I feel like noodles, they can pretty much take on any flavor, but I feel like you're slightly more limited. Flying Turtle Scooter. This is it. Oh my god, this is it. Yes. Okay. So this is the scooter that I was talking about. This is it right here. I'm telling you, you could get these things flying so fast. It was basically in your control. It was, you know, similar to like how fast you can pedal is how fast you can go on a bike. It's the same thing for these scooters. You got these things up and moving, man. You can like, it starts off real slow, but you can go across an entire large gymnasium in like 2 seconds on one of these things. And because you're so close to the ground, it just feels much faster. Off to bed for me. Have a good night, Mr. Grant. Alright, Dragon. Have a good night. Well, good BG. If I did a confession stream, it would last a couple weeks, so you're still okay in my book. Alright, real deal. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Spaghetti sauce and rice, yum. No, I've tried that before. I actually didn't like it. For rice, but I like noodles. Rice noodles are also good. Ah, you had me up until you said rice noodles. Depends what I'm eating. If I'm having sushi or Chinese food, I'm having rice with copious amounts of soy sauce, but noodles probably win 87% of the time. I think noodles, they feel better to eat. It feels more satisfying. But rice can kind of take on any flavor, you know. I want to get one of these. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. $110? Unbelievable, dude. This little scooter is $110 on Amazon. Alright, well. Rip my dreams. Second Omega down? Okay. I'll go hop in AQ in a sec. $110. Dude, no wonder. No wonder we always had the crappy scooters. School is paying $110 per scooter per kid. Jambalaya, Indian food, etc. Lots of awesome rice dishes. That's true. I mean, you can put it in anything, man. You really can. Like a car jack, it kind of does, yeah. Ramen noodles with red hot sauce on ramen. I mean, I've never tried it, but I guess you could put hot sauce on pretty much anything. Eat rice every day here in Japan. It's the staple. Man, yeah, in so many areas of the world, it makes up such a large portion of the food, right? I eat a ton of rice myself. Just, man, it's so cheap. Like I said, you can make it taste any way you want. Same thing with pasta, man. So damn cheap. It's my favorite part about it. Damn it. I mean, how can you say one is better than the other, you know? If you like rice, because they can turn any flavor, do you really like rice, PG? Yeah, because it's more of like the texture and stuff, you know? I like the texture of it. Hey, BG just joined Alliance doing map 4 AQ, no war, and no donations. This is one of the most fun I've had in a long time in this game. Yeah, nice. No line too? Oh, dude, that's the best right there. No line. Hey, man, from Ukraine, how to use Venom the Duck with Suicides on. I was trying, but no success. You gotta stick to mostly special 3s. Get lots of power gain. Get lots of power gain if you can. And, man. I'm gonna do this fight in just a sec. Just trying to calculate some things here. But anyway, so get lots of power gain, or try to focus on power gain, and crit. Those are like your two best buffs, and healing, but don't make that your primary focus. More so power gain, a little bit crit, a little bit healing. Everything else is kind of just a bonus, whatever you can get. And the power gain will help you get to a special 3 faster, and then you can, you know, you can keep cycling the heals to keep yourself topped off. It's the best I can describe without like having a video dedicated to it. You recorded all War of the Season so far, including all the silly mistakes and close calls. Should I bother putting it on a channel? I mean, why not? If you want to. Here's what I recommend though, whether you upload it or not. If you haven't already done it, you may have already done this, but watch all of your fights back. They'll make you a better fighter. That's one of the things that, you know, not that I'm the best at this game or anything, still a lot to learn and all that, but I've definitely improved, and a lot of it has to do with kind of being forced to watch my own fights by uploading so many of them. Alright, I'm going to do this fight in just a sec. I just want to check on something in Alliance War first. I kind of want to drop Suicides, but I can't drop Suicides unless I can do this fight, which I can't do the fight yet. Okay. Alright. No problem. I watch my fights back a bunch. Well, at least when I cared enough to. It helps a lot. Yeah. Yep. I used to think like, oh, only watching the bad fights can help you or something like that. But no, if you watch all of your fights, you'll notice things that, you know, you were just kind of on autopilot on, you know, while the fight was happening, and you might not have realized just how important something that you did was, or maybe you got lucky because you didn't do something but you still won the fight. You know, like all that stuff really matters. Alright, anyway, let's pop a potion. Probably have to pop 2 potions to finish out my path here, but start with 1. Do you like Moon Knight? I think he looks super cool, but he's really not very useful in this game. I swear, that first Fury feels like it takes longer to get. 3 seconds, my bad. this was an earlier day, I would have just popped that special too. But been lights out for this fool. He's almost dead though. How do you fight Thanos? There's some really good videos out there on how to fight Thanos that I recommend checking out. I know Dork Lessons has one on his channel, and I'm pretty sure some other people do as well. But the best way is to check out one of those videos, I would say. Okay. Maybe I can get by with just that one potion. It sucks. Like, if I drop Suicides, I think I could have got through without using any more potions. And that's why I was going to drop them. Something that's pretty good to do, if you guys maybe haven't thought about this yet, something that may help you guys out, is, you know, if you're running Suicide Masteries, and you're stuck in a situation like I'm in right now, where my health is a little bit low. Health is a little bit low, and you're gonna have to use a bunch of potions to finish it up, or you can just drop your Suicides, and the amount of units that you're spending to like drop Suicides would be better than having to use those potions. Even if you're getting those potions through glory, you know, like I rather save the glory and spend a tiny bit of units that it would take, because it's not like you're changing around your entire mastery setup if you were just going to drop Suicides. All I would do is hit the recover button, and I would put in all my points except for the Suicide Masteries, and then at the end of the day, once I've made it through my path in Alliance Quest, finish putting the points back into the Suicides. It wouldn't cost that much. So I've done that a few times. It helps too if you can combine that with like placing your champions on defense, which I've done a couple times. If anyone in here has fought my champions in Alliance War recently, even in the wars where we're not trying and I'm not running Suicides, it's because I may have done something like that. It's only 260 glory though. If you're only using one potion, it's not that big a deal. But the second you pop that second potion, I think it's way better just to drop the units. It's even a tough call when it comes to the 260 glory. Because I spend my units on tier 4 basic and tier 1 alphas. That's the same thing I spend my glory on. So if I'm looking at this tier 1 alpha for 280 glory rate here, and the potion, let's just say they cost the same amount, right? Let's just say this was 260. 'Cause I don't remember what the rank before this is, but let's say they're both the same amount. And then to reset my masteries, I can't remember what the total cost was. You know what? I'll figure out the exact number real quick. I want to say it's like 53 or something like that. It's 1 for Pierce. 15 apiece for precision and cruelty, so we're up to 31. The despair mastery is 2, 4, and 6, so 12 right there. We're up to 43, 44, 45, 46. It's a little bit more than 53 actually. Wait, what did I say? 46 with recoil, I think, and then another 24 on top of that for double edge and deep wounds. Okay, so it ends up being crap, what did I say? 46 and 24. Is that what it is? So 70 units. So yeah, for one potion, it's not worth dropping it probably then. But if I have to pop 2 potions, well, I'd rather save that glory and spend it on something else. My math might have been wrong when I was counting here. I don't know. I always, for some reason, I always feel a little more pressured going through stuff like that while live streaming, just because it's simple numbers and I should be able to do it very easily. Need to watch SpongeBob right now? Okay. Just notice it shows me exactly how long I've been a member. 1 year, 6 months, 28 days. Oh, on YouTube? Okay, I thought you were talking about in the Alliance. I was like, what? Really? That's cool. It breaks it down by the days even? It doesn't break it down for the days for me, but it does tell me 1 year, 6 months. Still live? Yeah, not for very long. About to go pop some crystals right now. Hi BG, how is everyone? What's up, Dr. Shoddy? How you doing, dude? This noob that is level 38 has the Cavalier title. He's probably no noob if he's at 38 with the Cavalier title. Probably pretty good. Live Alliance War? I would if I was clear, Yuki, but I'm not clear. Now I get it. Snick means Saturday Nickelodeon. Your last about CCP? Okay, what was your last about CCP? Yeah, there's a new C perks button. Oh, is there? Okay. What was your last one, actor? Constantly click capped on glory because I don't buy alphas. BG, that awkward moment when you start to make your CCP video and start finding more than just one bug with the champion. Report him, dude. Get it fixed. Yeah, man. Been there, dude. Been there. Okay, we got a two-parter here. Hope I'm not being Captain Obvious, but the more experience I get, the more I realize how after a certain level of skill, war becomes very path and node based. The same defender on, say, 15 different nodes could need entirely different champions and playstyles. What's possible on one node might get a person killed baldy. I'm guessing it's badly on another. Each node / defender combination needs very specific playstyle. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, depending on the champion, of course. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily matter, but yeah, for someone, like, if you're fighting a Thing or a Korg or, you know, one of these types of champions, depending where you're fighting them, oh yeah, you better change up that playstyle. Something a lot of lesser experienced players might not realize until they go higher in tiers. Yeah, it's true. I think it's more so just like time than anything though, because I'm sure, you know, some people realize that in like no matter what tier you're in, but it just might not be something that people get right away. I'm gonna spin one more of the uncollected arenas. Come on, units. If I can get some units, it'll put me over 8,500. IBG discovered that the best reason to help on champions while grinding is to have the place at the bottom of the list, make scrolling much quicker. Yep. That's the only reason I hit the help button on my champions, just to clear them from the top of the screen. I don't really want people to hit the help unless I'm grinding for a feature champion. Come on, come on. Ugh, between 2 stacks of energy refills. Alright, you know what? One more. This is going to be the one, guys. This is going to be it. How does this guy have the Cavalier title when his top champ is a 4-star rank 2 Kamala Khan? Good question. Either they are very, very experienced, one of the top players of the game on a new account, or maybe up to no good. I was gonna say it's possible they could have spent a bunch too, which it is possible, but I feel like if they spent a bunch, they'd probably have a better champion than that still. It's doable though. I want to do a Cavalier challenge one of these days. Ah, come on. I thought it was going to at least be one of those 4-star Punishers. I want to do a Cavalier challenge one of these days and just see how fast I can get that the Cavalier title. on a fresh account. But yeah, it is possible they're up to no good. I'd recommend reporting an account like that. It's possible they're legit, and if they are legit, well, Kabam will check them out and nothing will happen to it, but if they're not, then Kabam will get rid of them. You would have to have at least one 5-star. Yeah. Clearing through the earlier acts, you're right. Can't even get into Act 6 with a 4-star, right? That's true, too. I forgot about that, too. Wow. Yeah. I forgot. I mean, it doesn't have to be their like they could have 5-star champions that just aren't their top champion, but yeah. No, that's very fishy. The more this goes on, the less believable it becomes. Frisky Dart sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, no, it's not possible with a 4-star. Kamala, no 4 stars in Act 6. Yeah, I didn't realize that at first. Thank you for the $1, dude. Good call, good call. Brian Grant, all I know is you're my favorite MCOC YouTuber, and I have faith in your word. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. All right. On that note, my word is I'm getting out of here. It's bedtime. This vampire is hitting the hay. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been fun. Honestly, this stream went by so fast that I didn't realize how late it was getting. So yeah, it's definitely time to head out of here. I will be back tomorrow, normal time, of course. In about a week, I am going to be gone for a couple of days again. It always feels like this happens. Like I have to stop streaming for whatever reason, and then like a couple weeks later I have to stop again. Well, it's happening again. Slight break because of the move, and then traveling, so another slight break. I think they spared the community crystal, forgot or haven't gotten there. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. I noticed that too, though. I checked today and still have the community crystal. I quit the game a while back, but still like to watch your progression in the game. But I got one question. How do you not get bored of it? I mean, there are times where I don't feel like playing. Like if I don't feel like playing Arena or something, and then I don't play. There's like waves of sometimes I'm playing constantly throughout the day, and other times where I'm a little bit more laid back with it and everything. As far as like how do I not get bored with the game overall, that's a good question, man. I don't know. Usually I do get sucked into one game at a time, and I'll play that game for a long time. But I'm not really bored with the game at the moment. I do wish there were some other things going on in the game, though. I do wish that there was a smaller scale PvP mode. That would keep me very interested in the game. And I do wish that there was some other challenge mode type stuff. Like, you gotta beat Uncollected with 3 stars or something like that. I think that would actually be really fun. But yeah, at the moment, I don't know, man. Just not bored. But I am, at the moment at least, I'm a little bit more in that laid back kind of vibe with the game, where I'm just kind of cruising some milestones, keeping things a little bit more relaxed. And collecting 4-star champions, of course. Gotta keep doing that. But okay, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Shark, good night, everybody. I love you, especially Lola. All right, Shark, thank you very much for the 20, the big deal of the night, dude, and thank you to everyone else for sending over a little something. It's appreciated. Hello from Melbourne. Hello and good night, Melbourne. All right, see you guys later.